60 seconds.
Is Nate around?
Nate, wrong show, honey.
Hey, contestants, how you doing? Glad you could be here. How many people do we have playing today?
Schmitty, Ray.
So you're playing with yourself, huh?
Cookie, please.
Sorry, just type your name in, okay?
As am I. Schmitty.
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game or you want 21? Thanks, Jones, I can dig that. Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Betty bakes me bread.
It's 25 cents.
Or you're answering your pants or something. I'm making it happen.
20 seconds.
That's 20. Okay, 20 seconds. Pay attention here and don't screw it up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in, then you gotta hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
Okay, is everybody set? Very good. Let's loot the desktop. Thank you. Okay, go to black.
Swear.
Guys, stand by.
Fantastic! Also available, Wedge for Teens and Pet Wedge.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Woohoo! All right, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Hey, just you and me for this show, huh? All right, let's rock and roll. How about it? Hit me with the category.
We're number one! We're number one!
Here's the category. Hey, suck it up. Okay, this might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Guess what? Over at the All-Star Cafe, they created a drink so huge they need a human body to stir it. Because it's a term used in his or her sport, which of these sports stars would be the best choice to be the human swizzle stick? Nancy Kerrigan, Greg Louganis, Al Unser Jr., or Martina Navratilova? Swizzles are basic skating moves, so the best choice would be Nancy Kerrigan. And I'm sure this isn't the first time Nancy's been compared to a stick either. Okie doke, give me a category. Number 2. Here's your category. Give him to Dizzy. He'll eat anything. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. If St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Dizzy Dean had come out with his own breakfast cereal, which slogan would have best utilized his well-known saying? Baseball been very, very good to me. Breakfast ain't over till it's over. It ain't bragging if it tastes good, or nice guys finish breakfast last. Should have picked this. One of Dizzy Dean's famous quotes is, "It ain't bragging if you can do it." Yeah, that Dizzy never tried to hide his wrongful grammar. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. 3! All right, let's see what we're doing here. Let's sack the beauty queen. $1,000 for a right answer. Hey, it's a football showdown between the Miss USAs and the Miss Americas. On one play, Miss Alabama goes in motion to the right, but the ball is handed off to Miss Vermont running left. Based on her actions, what should Miss Alabama win? Misdirection, misbehavior, misdemeanor, or misalignment? This is the correct answer. A misdirection occurs when backfield motion counters the direction of the ball carrier. And I guess if she fumbles, she'll be mishandled. Thank you. Try the buffet. Category time. What's it gonna be? 4. This one's gonna be Uncommon Ground. Right here. $1,000 for a right answer. Ready? Okay, complete this sequence. A's, Dodgers, Angels, Padres, Rangers, Devil Rays, Braves, or Giants? Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. The Giants are based in California, just like the Dodgers, the Angels, the A's, and the Padres. Hey, between earthquakes, fires, and locusts, people got to do something out there. Okay, pick a category.
Here they come spinning out of the turn. It's question 5 by a nose.
And the category is the agony of repeats. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. All right, help me out. I can't remember this guy's name. He's that guy from the beginning of ABC's Wide World of Sports who we saw wiping out every week doing that ski jump. You know, he's the very picture of agony of defeat. What's his name? Adrian Zemed, Vince Van Patten, Vinko Bogataj, or Greasy Sorebutt? Let's see what a good player would have answered. Vinko Bogataj got to take the header off the ski jump week after week. And I hear he later got a job with the Ford administration. All right, come on, hit. Uh-oh, Test Cuss Tits Dime Store.
It's time for a Tinkerling Test
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Madonna's wedding advice. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, sports fans, tell me, with what phrase does this rhyme? A bride loved the Spankies. Wait, giving or receiving? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's a baseball movie. A movie about Lou Gehrig. His team sure was proud of him. You want someone to be proud of you? Start typing! Darling, let's watch that Lou Gehrig movie.
Oh, yes, honey. A bride loved the Spankies.
Today, you should consider yourself the unluckiest person on the face of the earth.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Tag Team Naked Skydiving tonight at 7.
The category? Dog owners who should be beaten. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. Say a lonely musher hires a dominatrix to treat him like the bad dog that he is. Which of the following dog sled fantasies could he not duplicate on his dogs because it violates Iditarod rules? Being forced to eat kibble, being forced to lick the master's boots, being snapped with a leather whip, or being forced to wear a leather harness? Too bad you didn't pick this. In the Iditarod dog sled race, if your dog can't eat his kibble on his own, he shouldn't be dragging your lazy ass across Alaska. And if a dominatrix forces you to eat dog food, that'll cost you extra. I've heard. Okie doke, give me a category. The category is he shoots, she scores. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Remember Hester Prynne, the main character from The Scarlet Letter who had to wear an A on her chest? Because of the A she had to wear, if Hester Prynne from The Scarlet Letter were a member of an NHL team, what would the referees think she was? An anterior defenseman, the goalie on A nights, an alternate captain, or the assistant coach? And here's the right answer. Both Hester and the alternate captain in hockey wear the letter A. The alternate captain makes decisions if the captain isn't around, like if he's been charged with a game misconduct, a match penalty, or adultery. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Runners, take your mark. Set. 9. Whoops.
The category is That's Gonna Leave a Mark. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. You're in a gallery admiring an American landscape when you suddenly receive a sharp blow to the head. When you come to, someone says, hey, it comes with the territory. Where are you? The Salvador Dali Museum, a highlight court, the sidelines of a PGA golf tournament, or a boxing match with Mike Tyson? Pay close attention to your score. Watch closely. Let's take a look at the correct answer. In golf, the gallery is where the spectators stand to view the match and the lush green landscape of the course. And it's also a real good place to receive a concussion. Okay, pick a category.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
And this category is what to do with burly men. Oh yes, this one's worth 3,000 bananas. All right, let's get this ball rolling. If famous folk singer Burl Ives were used in a burling contest, what would the competitors do with him? Ride him naked across a snow-covered field, use axes in a race to shave him bald, float him in a river and spin on him, or scale to the top of his belly? You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Burling is the lumberjack sport also known as log rolling, where two competitors try to keep their balance on a floating log while trying to dunk their opponent. And remember, if you ever get a burl on your log, see a doctor. Okay, that's the end of round 1. Let's move on to round 2. Okay, listen up. In round 2, everything's worth double. You understand what double means? Times 2? Okay, let's go. Category time. What's it gonna be?
U-T-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
The name of this category is A Cinderella Soccer Story. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you 2,000 bucks. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. Oh no! Cinderella's evil stepsister has no intention of going to the ball, but still hinders Cindy from going to it. According to the rules of soccer, what would be the call? Interference, obstruction, goaltending, or holding?
Here's a little spending money.
And let's see the correct answer. In soccer, when you block a player from going to the ball with no intention of going to it yourself, it's called obstruction. And Cinderella would be entitled to an indirect free kick.
Ow!
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. Uh-oh, West Truck licks 9 more.
Once again, it's time for a Nickerclish Restroom.
The category for this gibberish question: I never liked skinny women either. And if you're really fast, you can get up to 10,000 bucks for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Okay, tell me something. With what famous quote does this rhyme? Don't let the punctuation get you down. Die good? A thin shot can bend her. Okay, here's a hint. It's a quote from a movie. Wow, big help there. A movie starring Marlon Brando. Something about the kindness of strangers? He could have been a champion. You blew it! Die good, a thin shot can bend her. And I could have retired to Tahiti. Okie doke, give me a category.
The thrill of victory, the agony of 13.
The category behind this question is I'm just a bill, just a lonely old bill. Hello, this one's worth $6,000. Okay, get ready. This one's really hard. Which of the following lists, in order, a man who was a bounce-passing bill, a man who passed to bills, and a man who passes bills? Bill Bradley, Jack Kemp, Steve Largent, Bill Bixby, William Baldwin, Will Wheaton, Bill Lambier, Sonny Bono, Steve Bono, or Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton? Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, former Senator Bill Bradley played pro basketball, Jack Kemp was a Buffalo Bills quarterback, and Steve Largent has spent some time serving in the House of Representatives. And you know, I sleep soundly at night knowing our country is in the hands of men who can run a 4.9 40. How about it? Hit me with the category.
All sports, all the time. You're tuned to 14.
And the category is, it's hard to play that position while standing in the corner. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Ready on the trigger? Pull. It's important to train early for a sport. Based on his later career, in what schoolroom tomfoolery did Gaylord Perry probably excel? Shooting spitballs, passing notes, throwing paper airplanes, or the old hot foot? Let's take a look at the big money answer. Major League pitcher Gaylord Perry admitted to throwing spitballs. You know, I bet some teacher told Gaylord he'd never get anywhere behaving like that. And 20 years later, he came back and laughed his ass off. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Love 15.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. And all I got was this stupid t-shirt. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Nowadays, you get a gold medal. But if you won an event in the 1896 Olympics, what would you get for your efforts? A silver bowl and a new Volkswagen, a silver medal, a crown and a diploma, a gold cup filled with Greek drachmas, or an olive grove? Greek drachmas? Didn't he fight Godzilla? Here's what you should have guessed. You'd get a silver medal, a crown made of olive branches, and a diploma. Man, in those days you had to do so much more for your GED. Okay, pick a category.
16.
Here's your category. Do you need a fluffer for that? And there's $6,000 at the end of this question. In at least 2 areas of life, plunging your shaft into your target with confidence and accuracy is key. If you were to make a series of porn movies based on the equipment used in target archery, which of the following would not be an appropriate title? Hot Lovin' at the Stroke Bar Hotel, Finding Jenny's Plunger Button, Leather Glove Spank Fest, or the Naughty Buttresses of Castle Love? Too bad you didn't pick this. There is no stroke bar in your archery equipment, but I know a great stroke bar in Bangkok. Category time. What's it gonna be? Here's the category. It's pink and you can put things in it. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Due to special circumstances, the 1942 Rose Bowl had a change of venue. Which of the following would have been the most appropriate name change for that year? The Gilroy, California Garlic Bowl, the Boise, Idaho Potato Bowl, the Durham, North Carolina Tobacco Bowl, or the Juneau, Alaska Freeze Your Bowls Off? And here's the right answer. Due to fears of a Japanese attack on California, the 1942 Rose Bowl was held in North Carolina. Because God forbid you should cancel a football game over a little thing like World War II. Okie doke, give me a category.
18.
And the category is... Would you like to see the baby pictures? It's gonna be worth $4,000. Hey, aren't parents funny the way they always brag about their kids' accomplishments? Well, you probably don't have to worry about that. Just kidding. Here we go. Let's say Peter and Anton Stastny's mom brags to her neighbors constantly about her son's hockey abilities. Which of the following could she truthfully say to them? My boys are the 2 tallest NHL players. Their father inspired the Stastny Cup. Each boy had 8 points in the same game. Or they're identical twins. Let's see what a good player would have answered. Each boy had 8 points in the same game. And their mom will be glad to show you the pictures. Right, Mommy? All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Illegal use of the hands on question 19.
This one's gonna be, excuse me, but do you need your limbs? I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. Man, cutbacks seem to be affecting everything these days, even the soccer organization FIFA. To cut costs, FIFA has ordered the removal of all body parts with which it is illegal to touch the ball in the field of play. Excluding the goalie, what do all soccer players need to have removed? Their arms and hands, their hands and heads, their buttocks and arms, or just their hands? This is the correct answer. For everyone but the goalie, use of the hands and arms is illegal in soccer. So I guess after a game, the two teams would butt heads instead of shaking hands.
Good game.
No.
Thanks, you too.
No. How about it? Hit me with a category. The category? Catwalk fights. You get this toughie and I'll give you $6,000. Say, you know that guy Mr. Blackwell who always comes out with the worst dressed list? If Mr. Blackwell decided to use modern boxing rules when judging fashion, which faux pas is least likely to get you on his disqualified list? Wearing red socks, appearing while unshaven, sporting a long bangs haircut, or donning tacky gloves? Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. Boxers are allowed to wear any color socks they please as long as they don't go too high. Although red socks and boxer shorts might get you on Mr. Blackwell's list of top 10 biggest dorks. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Attack. Buzz in when two words match and you've got $2,000. Buzz in when there isn't a match and you lose $2,000. And don't forget, remember the clue. It's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. My fans call me. That's your clue. What are you gonna do with it? Let's find out.
Player, you're kind of multi-dimensional here. I mean, your score is sort of good and it's sort of not good at the same time. So, congratulations, and let me just say that...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show, everybody. Cue commercials, thank you, and Cookie, what's the story with the contestants?
All right, if you want to play again, you just got to let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
I'm Candy, and I'm just aching to talk about sports. I want to talk about naughty refs. I want to hear about how you would have played Sunday's game. And nothing gets me hotter than talking about the 1941 season when Ted Williams hit 406. Ooh.
Call 976-BALL, only $3.99 per minute.
Call me. I don't want to kick off without you.
You and your friends have just played a hard game of hoops, and now you're ready to chill out. Well, there's nothing that goes down cooler than an ice-cold NBA draft.
Good game. Toss me a bottle of Juwan Howard. If he plays as good as he tastes, he's worth every cent.
When you want the real taste of the NBA and its players, you need a beer that's brewed with sports fans like you in mind. We use only the finest Michigan malt, Colorado hops, and Charles barley, and then combine them in a brewing process we call ice dribbling. Capturing the essence of your favorite players.
Here you go. Try a cold, wet Shaq O'Neal.
Damn, that's one good beer.
That's one good basketball player.
Try our new imported beers, Deadlift Light, Kukoc Cream Ale, and Vlade Divac Honey Vice. NBA Draft with the smooth, creamy taste of your favorite athletes. Slam dunk a frosty one today.
The makers of NBA Draft wish to remind you never to drink and drive down the lane.
Hey guys, when you go to the store, are you sick of seeing rows and rows of little pink packages labeled just for women? It used to be a man's world. What the hell happened? Man Packs, feminine hygiene products made just for men. Constructed from an indestructible space-age polymer, Man Packs products are perfect for the man on the go. And they only come in one color, camouflage. Look for Man Packs products anywhere you buy beer. Man Packs puts the men back in menstruation. Period.
Johnny, what are you chewing? Is that chewing tobacco?
Calm down, Ma. This is new Chud, the ABC chew of future big leaguers like me.
ABC?
Already been chewed. Chud is donated by former baseball stars to get kids like me off to a good start.
But doesn't that cause cancer?
Mom, former greats like Catfish Hunter and Joe Pepitone make sure that most of the cancer-causing agents have already been chewed out of Chud.
Most of the cancer-causing agents?
Come on, Mom. You gotta keep a little excitement in a chew. Chud does that, and more.
Well, if the big leaguers endorse Chud, it must be all right.
Yes!
Hey, young man, not in the house.
Sorry, Mom.
Chud comes in a variety of flavors, including Catfish, Three Fingers, and new Sparky. Chud, the first step to a big league chew.
I guess it shook my confidence. Sometimes at the club, I worried that the other guys were making fun of my pinkies. I knew my pinkies were a problem, but I didn't know they were that
a weak pinky. I have had weak pinkies all of my life. They're frail, they're limp.
The
People
contract
make
was
fun of
signed,
my pinkies.
and then he leaned in to shake my hand, and damn it, my pinkies screwed it up for me again.
In today's world, nothing commands more respect than a strong, sexy pinky. But piano lessons are expensive, and who has time to go to the gym? Well, now you can get the powerful pinkies you've always dreamed of in just minutes a day, right in your own home. With this, the Power Pinker.
It looks like a finger prison.
Don't just sit there clicking that remote wondering what it would be like. Dare to experience true pinky power.
I own my own company and business is booming. If a client gets antsy, I just challenge him to a friendly finger wrestling match.
Finally, I can face my pinky.
Every now and then, I'll be in a bar, and I'll catch a woman trying to check out my pinky. That's when I know she's mine.
The Power Pinker. Why be ashamed if your pinky's a second longer?